Beautiful day out. Got some fiberglass done on the box today. Had to cut the hole out bigger and recess the sub down. That's not the sub, that's just a random speaker grill. But I had to recess it down for when it's all said and done, this round won't stick up above the box at all. Got all the fiberglass on the outside and inside done. This is just a piece of fleece that I threw over it. I'm going to fiberglass the top, make sure that's nice and thick, and put a piece of cloth over it and cover it all up. And hopefully we'll be able to see what this sounds like. Also, there is no more Little Blue Ranger. We sold it. It's gone. And that is a pile of stuff that's going with it. Wheels, tires, body panels, random stuff. Hopefully the dude will come pick all that stuff up and I'll have another truckload of stuff out of all my buildings. Neighbor's bike. Pretty nice, I like it. Alright, so the only thing left to do in the truck is to eliminate that weird hum noise, which probably will just have to come from me getting a different high-low converter. Hopefully I don't have to spend big money on a actual like digital sound processor. But what I've been doing is just leaving the sub wires hanging off the sub like that, off the sub amp, to where I can just throw a box back there whenever I don't have any reason not to have a box back there like a mess of kids. Box is done. I know it still looks like, well, it looks like poop, but it is done. It is thick, it is solid, it is sanded for the most part. I think I got left to do is I'm gonna put paint on this side and some fabric on this side, drop the sub in it. I ended up cutting a bigger hole, dropping fleece down the sides and a ring, painting it and letting it harden, and then bam, recessed. That way the surround is literally the same height as the baffle. There she is. See what it fits like. Well, it still sticks up a little more than what I wanted it to, where I oversized it on the outside a wee bit too much. This side fits all the way down. It latches. Alright. That was the idea, for it to latch without effort, and it latches without effort. The sub, I'm going to have an outline under here probably from where this dust hits. But the sub will sit somewhere in here and have a little bit of give before it actually hits. Hopefully I won't have to put a speaker grill on it. There it is. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's paint it, make it pretty, and stick it in here, since we've got everything else already good to go. Everything is good to go. I do have a different line out converter to try to get rid of that noise. But other than that, we ready to rock. Well, it looks good. I'm gonna let my goop dry down there on the side, and we're gonna throw it in the truck, see what it sounds like. I think it's gonna sound about as good as it looks. I've decided to proceed with the back panel. On this cut, I reached behind, made marks, reach in here, made marks. Easy peasy. I know the distance between here and here. I know all that square, so it was easy to draw it out and make that cut. Crossovers, not so much. I couldn't reach them behind, I couldn't get anywhere, I couldn't really judge anything. So I made a guess cut. My guess cut on the bottom happened to be a little bit lower than what I would have made, but in the long run, it's where it needs to be so that these wires can tuck back a little bit once this is pushed in hard. So, in order to judge the side cuts, yep, that's what I'm doing. I put tape on it. I'm going to make marks. Then I'm going to take the tape off, put the tape on the wood, and then I will know, based on the outer mark of where the tape is, where to mark for the crossover. Then I'll cut it out, and it'll push over it. And it'll be nice and pretty, like this side is. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. That's where my guess cut is. That's where my real cut needs to be. Peel the tape off, stick it on the new board. Okay, so tape, pulled it off. Had to fix this side where I followed the contour of the top of the cover instead of the actual side of the base of it. This side I did not. Got it all marked out. I'm going to cut it to here, level with this bottom line. Easy peasy. Alright, so went ahead and covered it. I don't think it looks bad. That top plastic piece popped right back in, no trimming. All of this fits right. See? So, I'm quite happy here. Still got the sound. And that's not even with the truck running. I can unplug 2 of the RCAs and the kickers, and it goes away. Unplug them back up and it comes back. And they're on the same side, so it's either that side or this side doing it. And I want to say it's this side that does not have the power wire. Okay. Back plastics. I said I wasn't going to cut anything, but that little piece that juts out, if you make it perfectly straight instead of that little piece jutting out, then my board will fit. Oops. I guess I'm going to have to cut plastics. Oh well. That piece and that piece. Where it comes down right there, I'm going to have to cut that around and make it flat pretty much with the rest of it, to where it'll rest against the board instead of sitting in like that. So, yes, I am cutting plastics. Here it is, all finished up. Big old notch for that seat corner over there. Seat bracket. Can't tell that I cut that plastic out. Crossovers look pretty good. They are at -6. The lot for this one doesn't work. The lot for this one does. This one does not. It just kicked off. Alright. There she is. See the sub? There she is. It's been about a week. The only rub mark that I have noticed, I just noticed it a second ago. There's a rub right here that corresponds to a little nipple, right, or dimple right here. And I guess that's just sitting hard on it. Doesn't seem to be sitting hard anywhere else. Definitely nowhere on the sub. I think it does pretty good.